Hey, welcome back for another Meals of the Week. This week is extra special as I'm collabing with the lovely Kristin Stepp. Now Kristin's another YouTuber. She's actually from Kentucky in America and she does lots of what's for dinners, cook with me's and general meal planner for family life. So if you haven't checked out her channel before, I would definitely recommend doing so. I will leave the links in the description box down below, and once you've watched my video you can pop on over there and say hi. And if you do happen to be new from Kristin's channel, it's lovely to have you. I'm just going to share for the week what our family of 7 have enjoyed. So let's get on with the video. So for this dinner I've got sweet potato, brown onion, some red lentils, a jar of passata, coconut milk, ginger, some spices, cumin, coriander, chilies, curry powder and a couple of stock cubes, and I'm going to make a really nice sweet potato and red lentil curry. So first of all the spices go in with the diced up onion and I just fry that down, infusing all the spices into it, and then I add my pre-soaked red lentils. I do always like to pre-soak them first. In with the sweet potatoes, I've kept them quite chunky because they will break down, and as usual I've got a little helper just stirring away all the dry bits. And then you want to go in with your wet ingredients, so a can of coconut milk, a jar of the passata, you could even go for chopped up tomatoes or a tin of tomatoes, and then I top it with the boiling water and add my stock cubes. You want to just let it simmer even for a few hours, and then you will find that the red lentils swell and the sweet potato breaks down and you get this lovely thick curry. I just add the spinach in because it's frozen a few minutes after, and yes, it is just so nice. A good vegetable alternative if you want to cut out in the meat. And the kids are eating alone tonight. Alistair's working late, so we'll have ours in the evening, and they're having it with some basmati rice. Next, I've got some chicken wrapped in bacon and some barbecue sauce. I actually put this video up last week. I will link it down below, but it's how I made my barbecue sauce for a rack of ribs. So I've got that half left over and I've just poured it all over the chicken breasts. Then I'm adding some grated cheese on top. You could even go for mozzarella, but basically this is Hunter's chicken. So chicken wrapped in bacon with a nice barbecue sauce. Pop it in the oven. 40 minutes later you've got lovely bubbling chicken, and if you want to thicken your sauce, do make sure to do it halfway in between. I've just popped it down on the table. We've got some boiled potatoes there, a few oven chips, a couple of carrots just chopped into batons, some green runner beans and sweet corn, and everyone can just help themselves. I like this kind of dinner because most of the work was in the barbecue sauce which was left over. And then we have corn flour, brown sugar, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, sesame seeds, garlic and ginger, and I'm going to make a nice teriyaki sauce. We're going to barbecue up some steaks. So for the teriyaki sauce you want to bring it to boiling point, and that's how it will thicken. Sides here I've got corn on the cob, potatoes, onions and peppers. Again, that was in one of my videos, so I will link it down below as well, and I always like to have this when I'm doing a barbecue. So some burgers. Then we've got that potato mixture there. It's quite filling, so you don't need too much of it. Garlic bread, the corn on the cobs were done in the barbecue, some grated cheese, cold pesto pasta, and those lovely marinated teriyaki steaks. Mixed salad with some cold teriyaki sauce as well, and a few little salad bits. Everyone can just help themselves, and there's never any steaks left over with us. We really love them, but if you do have some left over, they're lovely sliced cold, mixed with noodles and a bit of the sauce drizzled over for lunch the next day. This one's actually my husband's. It's quite an unhealthy dinner, not something we have often, but as you can see we're going to have a breakfast for dinner, or a fry up as we call it over in Ireland. So he's made his homemade chips and you will see it all plated up. I just left him to his own devices. He knows what he's doing, but will not comment on the colour of those sausages. But we have our soda bread, potato bread, scrambled egg, beans, sausage, bacon and a few little mushrooms as well. It is very filling and we probably only have this a couple of times a year, but when we do we forget how delicious it is. And finally I'm making a vegetable nacho tray bake. So just layering on the tortilla crisps onto greaseproof paper, and for the topping, instead of refried beans. I've got a mixed can of beans. I've chopped up some red pepper, red onions, a few tomatoes, and also sweet corn. Make sure that it's completely drained, as you don't want to make the tortilla crisps soggy at all. Evenly spread on the top, and then I'm just going to top it with some grated cheese. You could do whatever you fancy on the top. If you want to drizzle some guacamole or salsa, not everybody likes the same sides, so I've just popped on some salsa and also spring onion to garnish, and then we can have for sides to choose anything extra, such as like feta cheese, jalapeno peppers, and more salsa there. And it's just one everyone digs into. The boys are also having apple and mustard sausages as well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did and you got some meal inspiration. And like I said, I've left the links to Kristin's channel in the description box down below, so definitely do head on over there and check them out. And if you are new and you've come over from Kristin's channel, it's lovely to have you. You're most welcome, and let me know in the comments down below what part of the world you're actually from. But as always, thank you very much for watching, guys.